Hey y'all, Jack's Drinkwater here. I'm excited to show you guys this new contraption I got. It's the Casabrews semi-automatic espresso machine. If you guys love coffee as much as I do, you need to check this out. We're gonna do a quick little review of this. I'm gonna show you guys how this works. If you guys wanna make espresso, cappuccino, latte, the Casabrews does it all. If you guys are like me, you look at one of these things and you think, holy moly, what have I gotten myself into? This looked very difficult, but let me tell you, this is not difficult at all. I'm gonna show you the parts or pieces that this comes with first off. And for all you techies or whatnot out there and you wanna know about PSI and all that stuff, I'm gonna leave all those techie specs down in the description, and also a link to where you can buy one of these and some other information. So it comes with a bunch of cleaning supplies. You got this little red thing here. You got a brush here that cleans out your grinder. This little thing here, you probably can't see it, but it's got a little pin on it. This would go into your steam wand. There's a little hole in here and you can stick that in there and just kind of clean that out. So you got several items there to help you keep your machine in top-notch condition. Also comes with your portafilter, and I'm going to show you how this portafilter works if you don't already know how. It comes with 2 filter baskets, so you get your choice of a 1-shot or a double shot, and I prefer the double shot. Comes with a tamper, your milk jug for frothing that milk or steaming your milk. And one of my favorite things here is this distributor, which goes on top of your coffee, and this spins here so you can level out your coffee. Also comes with a tamper mat. It kind of goes on your counter. I'm gonna use this as pretending like this is a counter, but it goes on there like that, and then your portafilter would fit here like so you could do your tamping. And also it comes with an extra grinder, so if something were to happen that you broke the grinder that's already in there, you got a spare. It has 15 grinder settings from 1 all the way up to 15. Casabrews recommends that you start out at about an 8 grinder setting and either move lower or higher depending on your espresso taste. This up here is a 20 bar pressure gauge. So you have your steam nozzle here, which will put out steam at 266 degrees Fahrenheit. So on top of the machine here, you have your container that takes whole beans, and it is removable. They recommend that you never rinse this or wash this out. Just use a cloth. So if you have the Casabrews, you're going to want to maintain the cleanliness of your machine. You do that by removing the grinder. Now, I'm not going to show you how to actually remove that grinder. There's some videos out there that actually show you how to do it, but it's pretty simple. You hit this red button here that's on the side, and then you give this a twist and it'll drop down, and you can take it out and use your tools that comes with the Casabrew in order to clean it. Casabrew recommends that you clean this machine about once a week if you use it every day. One last thing I want to show you here is this is a removable grate here. You can remove this tray right here. This fills up with water and steam. You just empty this out in your sink and place it back, and you're ready to go. All right, let's brew some coffee, shall we? So one of the things that Casabrew recommends is that you use a non-oily bean. They recommend a brand called Lavazza or Lavazza, but we don't have those, so we're just gonna go with the beans I got. I haven't had any problems with these beans as of yet. So the first thing you're gonna do is figure out, do you want a double shot or do you want a single shot? We're gonna go with the double shot. You grab the double shot filter and your portafilter, and then you just insert your filter into your portafilter, and then let's turn our machine on. Now, when you turn this machine on, you're gonna hit that and you're gonna see these buttons here will blink or intermittently flash. Now, once these stop and it goes steady, then the machine is ready to brew. So you're gonna take your portafilter and you're gonna insert it right here, and you just push forward a little bit, and then it's gonna start grinding your beans and distributing them into the portafilter. So I didn't time that, but that was about 14 seconds. But if you wanted to customize that, if you were to push it in and hold it for 5 seconds and keep holding it, so you could do 20-second grind or you could do a 10-second grind. So that's how you would customize that. So now that our coffee is ground up into our portafilter, we'll take this out, and then we're going to get our distributor and put that on top and distribute our coffee around with a couple of twists. Then after that, we're ready for our tamping. So it's imperative not to skip the tamping of your coffee. You want to make sure that surface is perfectly level, because that water is being pushed through that coffee with a significant amount of pressure. So now we'll insert the portafilter, lock it down, all right? And now this is where you would hit the button. You have a single shot or you have a double shot. And again, we're gonna do a double shot, so we're gonna need a bigger glass. So we'll just stick this in here. All right, we're gonna hit the double shot. We're gonna set our shot off to the side and let's froth us some milk. I'm gonna be using this Califia Barista Blend. So to begin frothing your milk, you wanna use this button here on the side. You're gonna turn it to preheat, and you're gonna see the light start to blink. Now, once that light goes solid, then you know it's time to steam your milk. And as you can see, we're solid here. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna put this down in here, and we're gonna froth some milk. The best way to get the frothiest milk is to, you'll hear it, you can hear like a tearing, like a paper tearing. That's what you want. You wanna keep the tip just below the surface and keep frothing, and you'll see that the froth will rise. You don't want it, if it starts to rise, then you wanna shove it down your nozzle in there to stop it. And it takes a little bit of practice. And you'll pretty much know when it's done when you can't hold on. This thing will get so hot you can't hold on to it anymore. And after you turn this off, you want to make sure you have something wet so you can clean it immediately. And then what I also like to do is give it one more steam burst just to make sure there's no milk inside. Just make sure the inside's clean, and then I turn it off. And then you want to take your milk and give it a little bit of tamp and a swirl before you start pouring. Almost like it came from Starbucks itself. Let's see how we did. That right there is an excellent cappuccino. Better than Starbucks in my opinion. All right, guys, if you have any questions about the Casabrew, leave me a comment below. If I don't know the answer, I'll find out for you. I'll leave a link below. So if you guys want one of these Casabrews, go get you one. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you got a coffee lover out there, you can't go wrong giving this as a gift. Christmas is coming up soon. All right, guys, the Casabrew semi-automatic espresso machine. Do it.